Hey guys, welcome back to another ZPolt unboxing where we do raw unboxings of interesting products. iPhone only 60 FPS goodness. And this is the KZ-Z1, KZ's latest TWS, and of course this is a different look compared to your KZ-S2. We're gonna unboxing and give you guys my initial impressions in how this looks like and also sounds like. Full review will come in the ZPolt channel. But of course, let's take a look at the box. First, you have the KZ branding. Here at this side, you have Bluetooth 5.0, Bluetooth range 20 meters, case weight 50G, earphone weight 10G, battery capacity 400 milliamperes, a bit bigger compared to your Hey Loose, and frequency range 10 to 20K. And yeah, not a lot in the box. And you have the typical KZ box that you have. Of course, we're gonna get our trusty unboxing knife, and of course this is your raw unboxing, guys. I'm gonna do a comparison of this, and of course in our ZPolt channel where we do full reviews, opening it up. And of course, yes, big thanks to Linsol Audio for sending this over. Links down below for their shop if you want to get one. Opening it up, and this is your raw unboxing. KZ-Z1 it says. Putting our knife aside, and this a bit different compared to usual because I haven't seen this type of pamphlet before at the top. This now looks like more of a kind of Apple-esque kind of unboxing experience. But let's take a look at wow, yeah, this is different compared to our usual KZs. So you have you know, information, a lot of stuff inside. Okay, so something for you guys to read if you want, but I do like, you know, the more premium-esque kind of unboxing experience now of KZ compared to, of course, what we have in the previous unboxings. Putting that aside, and this the unboxing that you're gonna get. Let's take a look at the accessories that it comes inside. There you go. And KZ True Wireless earphones, and here you have your accessories. So you have additional tips, 2 sets of tips here, and the tips that it comes with looks to be similar compared to your KZ-S2 kind of case, not your Starline kind of tips. Silicone, there you go. Putting that aside, and this one you have a short micro USB. That's a bit unfortunate. I do wish it's USB-C. Actually, the KZ-S1 is already USB-C, so I'm not sure why this is still micro USB. That's a bit of a bummer. And TWS itself, and not a lot in the box. Putting that aside, and you're getting that green kind of color. This is different from your usual colors. Again, KZ wants to play with colors, and that's the KZ logo for you. Nice. And the case is actually pretty big. It's a touch bigger compared to your KZ-S1, but actually in terms of the overall volume, it's not that far off. They're still pretty small, but yeah, definitely compared to, you know, your small cases, like maybe the Halo, it's definitely not as big as, you know, the KZ-Z1. So this is what you are gonna have. There you go. It's your KZ-Z1, and actually, yeah, as you can see, guys, from the case itself, you have quite a space here at the top, so it's not your smallest kind of case. But let's take a look at the case first. So charging, there you go, your micro USB charging. Actually, the placement here is a bit off. I wish it was center. So usually when you open up the case like this one, the charging must be around here. So yeah, I don't like that placement at all. But in terms of the overall build quality, it's right smack with your KZ-S2. It's kind of matte-ish, kind of plastic, and also maybe right smack with your Halo as well in terms of the overall finish. So yeah, not the most premium finish. Plastic wise, it's not the most premium also. It's just okay. It's pretty weighty overall, but still in the cheap side of things, I'd say. The hinge is just okay as well. You have that magnet going on. The hinge is just okay, not that super plasticky. And actually, what's interesting here is you have that kind of weighted upper case. I'm not sure what's inside this upper case, but it's interesting. It's not, you know, as flimsy as other Halos where you have Very empty top case, as you can see. This is not empty. You have something here inside, so maybe it's just for show, but it does add some premiumness to your TWS. And yeah, this the lobes now, and in terms of the overall look of the lobes, it's very similar to your KZS2. It has that kind of IEM kind of shape, which is definitely something that I like and I prefer over, you know, non IEM kind of shapes. And look at that, you have that kind of fence. And yeah, I can see that this might be really stable on the air. This is how you make IEM stable, guys. If you put some fins, this is something that you can use for some running work. And of course, it turned on already. The green is not you know, my favorite color. So you have dynamic drivers here in the Z1. So this is a bit more expensive compared to your S1, S1D. Of course, the price, I'm gonna link it down below to get you know, the latest price. But in terms of the overall fit on the ear, definitely I do like, you know, that kind of custom IEM kind of design. So this alone, with a custom IEM kind of fit, might be a good selling point for a lot of people. Of course, I'm gonna wear this on my ear. And yes, now it's on my ear. It's really stable on the ear. I can see that I can definitely run with this one. Ceiling is average to above average. Not that great. I can still hear a bit of my voice, but it does block out some of the noise. But this is not the best ceiling that I have heard. I would maybe go for better tips on this one to improve the ceiling. Comfort wise, this is very good. It's breathable on the ear. I can see me wearing this for a long listening session without any issues. It's not that suffocating feeling as well. It's quite breathable on the ear. So I do like overall that they kind of nailed the comfort and also the stability on the ear at the same time. So that's you know, something that KZ is really good at. So they kind of nailed it here. So this is one of the best fits, best balance of comfort and also isolation and also fit on the ear that I have seen for a TWS, which is very impressive. So I'm now gonna pair this with my iPhone and give you guys my initial impressions. Right now, listening to some Polyphia. So definitely some musical kind of sound. So bass is definitely prominent in the mix, in the boomy side as well. Bass is also punchy. That's that peak at the top, that usual KZ peak. So it definitely has some shimmer on top. This also has a lot of volume. Actually, from just one volume here in my iPhone, I can already power it to the volume that I want. So a lot of power here. This also has high performance mode. I heard it on my IEM. Of course, I didn't research yet on the details of the Z1. This is just your raw unboxing, but it's nice that you have high performance mode in this one. In terms of the tuning, this closer to the S1D from my initial impressions, but it still has that shimmer on top. The vocals are definitely a touch recessed in the mix, so this is kind of your U-shaped sound. Right, so that's my initial impressions. Of course, this is not yet a review, but from my initial impressions, this is definitely your dynamic driver type of sound. Lots of bass at the bottom, boomy at that. A bit smooth in presentation, not the most lush presentation that I've heard, but it's in that kind of range. And also still has that KZ shimmer on top, that KZ peak on the top, which makes it a more kind of exciting listen. So sound-wise, this is very KZ, I'd say. Of course, full review will come in the zpol channel, but that is my initial impressions and how it sounds like. I'm gonna answer, of course, you know, is it better than the KZS2 in my future videos and also future comparison, but that is our initial look in the KZ-Z1. This is our initial unboxing experience. Of course, if you want to learn more about this, let me know down in the comments below what you want to know for the full review of. And of course, if you have additional questions also with the Z1, let me know down in the comments below. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next zpol unboxing. Goodbye.